What's up guys, the Bobcat here and welcome back to EU4 Common Sense as Ming. Last time we ate half of Russia and gave them tons of problems. They're at war with Lithuania, who is taking advantage of them. They have no prestige, they have tons of war exhaustion, doesn't even have an heir, maybe he died in battle, probably. So yeah, I think Russia's pretty much down and out for the count at this point. But regardless, let's keep going. I need to check our points as well. Wow, our diplomatic rank sucks. What happened there? Wasn't that bad before, was it? Score comparison. Diplo rating. Oh no, because we lost all our fleet, didn't we? Yeah, that'd explain why it's so low. Well, that problem needs fixing. We need to get a fleet together and get back up in the Diplo ranks. Pretty much just want, like, that many trade ships. Trade fleet. Trade fleet. Oops, spell it correctly. There we go. 100 bucks. It's going to cost tons of money. Eventually we'll build it. We have bigger things to do at the moment, like pay off interest and maybe defund our army eventually. Because there's no reason to keep it fully funded when it's not doing anything. You can go stand there, you can go stand, I don't know, here somewhere, I guess. You can be supported there, sure. Go stand there. You are suffering attrition thanks to our ally being a dumb person. You're sieging them back. Rebel uprising. Independence for Russia. Russia is already independent. At least part of them are. Well, not much we can do about that once again. We'll just keep making these into cores. We don't need to call them, so I don't think I really want to. I kinda do, but they're just so expensive. 42 for that one and 30 for that one. I suppose I can do these 18s without much trouble. We do make a decent chunk of points, so I won't feel too bad about that. Also, we're going to have +1 to all our stuff till the end of the game, thanks to the power projection. Only goes down 1 a year. So provided something stupid doesn't happen, like we lose our ability to have a rival, and we just lose them all, which does happen, we'll be fine. Well, those are all coring. Not much we can do but wait. How are the cores going? Hey, you're about to finish. Perfect. Just in time to stop that Russian uprising, which will inevitably be happening. In fact, the Siberian one is taken over. Well, they'll be done in when? February. So end of February. Is anyone catching up to us in terms of score? Great Britain is actually, wow, they're catching right up. That's not good. I don't want to lose out to Britain. That Diplo rating of theirs is crazy. It's through the roof. It's because of their fleet, I think, and the Navy morale. Also, the Flemish Columbine War for Independence gave them 6, whatever that means. Forgive me for not knowing what the Flemish Columbine War was. But that's gone down, so these should, yeah, they're not going to rebel now. Let's keep making the 18s into cores. And that should do for the time being. Those are working along nicely. We can afford to drop our maintenance to like half, I think. Native assimilation, perfect. We actually have a free settlement doing anything, which really shouldn't be happening. We could give this army here an explorer. Sure, I have a conquistador. Wow, a 5-1, 5-1-2, 5-1-0-2 to be precise. Oh, that's not too bad. Peasants in Ava. I don't think Ava's one of our provinces, is it? No, I'd say here right, otherwise. And we don't have any hostile sieges, so yeah, it's not our problem. More native assimilation, brilliant. So improve relations with our colony. Make sure we keep them on our side. We also want to make sure we actually explore into the unknown, so we can actually colonize some more for our precious vessel. Well, technically not a vessel. Hey, Alaska's there. That's nice. You can start work on that. So we'll split the army in half and take half it off into the wilderness once again. There's only 500 men there. 2,000 should be more than capable of dealing with that. Yay, coring. Yep, they're gone now. Perfect. And the rest of these don't contribute towards overextension, so we can just focus on actually getting our tech up now, which I need to do quickly. How long will this take? 3 years? Not that long, thankfully. And then, well, it's just going to take a bit of time, I suppose. It's going to get cheaper because of neighbour bonus, but until then, I don't know, we might be able to get that next idea, but at that point it might not matter. The game might have pretty much ended. Well, for now, actually, is it worth getting that? Debts and loans would be particularly nice. All these are particularly nice. Still, it's almost as expensive to get an idea as it is to tech up. Probably should tech up in that case. Just a feeling. Go and do a whole bunch of exploring. Why not? The Emperor's reputation has been tarnished. Lose diplo points. We don't actually have any stability at the moment. I thought we had one. I don't know. Must have happened when our king died. I thought I put it up, but clearly I haven't. Well, nothing for it. Our air is quite nice, thankfully. And our king is quite young, which is also really nice. Now, how expensive is it to make that fleet I wanted to make? Although I would like to pay off this debt. And we are making 50 ducats a month. Could probably make more actually if we really wanted to. It's going to cost 3,200. So we make what, 500 ducats, 600 ducats a year. It's going to take 2 years to pay that off. And the loan is due in 2 years. Well, technically we could lower that down even more if we wanted to. If we wanted to. After you've finished that, you can go back to that province. I was wondering why it wasn't moving. Well, after you've done that. And then we'll pretty much just drop down the maintenance to almost nothing. And just make bank at that point. We've got lots of provinces here now we can colonise. Should we choose, which we're going to. Feed our vassals one more. Well, our colony, not our vassal. Let's be specific. Let's drop this down to virtually nothing. There we go, making 85 ducats now, which is even more money. Could reduce inflation. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But I think our next idea actually is inflation reduction, isn't it? Yeah, which would be really nice to get hold of. Then again, so would the technology. I don't need defensive, not really, all things considered. So perhaps it would make more sense just to complete this tech. I mean, it benefits us overall regardless, so yeah, perhaps that would make more sense. Have we got royal marriages to everyone? We have. I don't think we can get them with our vassal because well, not our vassal, our colonial nation, because they are well, the governor, so we put them there. In fact, when he dies, I think we'll suffer some sort of weird penalty because we have to replace him. Oh, not that it matters, I suppose. The Confucian as well, which is quite nice. It's always nice to see more Confucian in the world. There isn't enough of it. That needs to go. that's messing up this otherwise beautiful name stretch across our country. But unfortunately we only have one missionary, and he's doing his best. Looks like we're focusing on that next though. Now we could boost stability. Won't be that expensive. We still have overextension. As soon as the overextension is gone, well, that problem will sort itself out. Why do we still have 9 overextension when we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Let's see what happens when these finish coring. I'm hoping that goes down to nothing. Oh, because it's 1.8, that's why. So it's not actually rounding it up or down or anything like that. It's just it's rounding it down because it says 1. When in truth it's actually 2. Which means, how much are these ones? I think it's just those 4 actually. Yeah, it's just those top 4. So the zeros literally have 0, which is good to see. Yay, conversions. Get that one done. Can we take a decision to boost that? Well, we cannot. I'd love to get the Forbidden City, but that just isn't going to happen. Which is most unfortunate. Hey, we're back up to 100,000 manpower though. That's nice to see. And we've nearly paid off our loans, which will also be quite nice. We'll get an extra 10 ducats from that, and then we can actually build up our fleet again. How's England looking? The Papal States took over? Wow. We are dropping down, although our Diplo rank is rising. We haven't done anything to rise it, but it is. Oh yes! Freethinkers. Brilliant, I love that thing. It makes these so much cheaper. In fact, how long does it last for Freethinkers? Is it 5 years? 10 years? Well, I'm not going to boost that up anytime soon. 2 years and we've pretty much got another idea point, so yeah, I think I'll just up our admin rank. Although, what benefits us more in terms of admin rating? Wow, we are miles ahead in admin rating. Why is it? Provinces, that's why. But technology gives 4.8 and ideas only give 1.5, so yeah, or 1.15. So it is worth actually, oh, Molten died. Let's get that back. It is definitely worth upping our technology rather than our ideas. Although the ideas, this one is so good, the National Bank. I mean, that'd start to get rid of the inflation reduction, or the inflation we're suffering, I should say, which does make things cheaper overall. Thankfully, we have trading in tea, so that's quite cheap as it is. Well, we'll just hold off for the time being. I think, yeah, admin focus is definitely our focus. We've finished doing that, which is brilliant. Yeah, sure, our manpower needs to recover. I'm not planning on going to war. Oop! Military points hit max. Well, in that case, let's pump them into somewhere. Beijing, maybe? We could. Let's actually have a look. Development is what I want. Development. I wish we could sort, but we can't apparently. So I suppose we just go down and boost up all the ones at 1. Because I'm not planning on taking up the military for a long time. We'll keep this rolling as well. By the way, each click is upping our total manpower by 250 base. So we should have a lot of manpower after this. A lot more anyway. Good to see. Again, 10 Navy Tradition. Brilliant. I'll take 10 Navy Tradition. I'm not going to complain. We don't really use Navy Tradition, but it's nice to have. There we go. Recall Diplomat, sure. Finish making that into a core. Very nice. Bengal, why do you want to access Bengal? You're not at war. Well, fine. Go to war then. Or do whatever you're doing. Who knows, you might be trying something really crazy, like going after Yarkand or something. What's our manpower at now? Still at 362. I say still. It's definitely gone up. I don't know by how much, but it's gone up. We're also at 15 minutes. Let's put this under speed 4, shall we? Next step level, we get the rifle. The musket's weakness was the fact that it was highly inaccurate beyond 50 yards. The rifle, although never a standard infantry weapon, added greater range to the elite units, which give the army a greater overall punch. What can you say? Rifles are better than muskets. Just spinning the bullet in the barrel makes it a lot more accurate. Also the fact that it's not circular, it's, well, cylindrical. And the fact that it had a primer, so not gunpowder, so it didn't have a hole in it where the force could actually escape from. Let's up that, we'll repay that loan. Brilliant. Making 100 ducats now, which is really nice. We can actually maybe start work on that trade fleet. Ooh, I don't like either of these options. I'm going to lose 1,000 ducats. It's the White Lotus Rebellion. It's just harmless talk. What's the worst that can happen? Rebels. Well, what we do in this situation is we crank up the military, give it a month or two. In fact, we should probably turn on some forts just in case. What else is under siege? There. Yeah, I'll turn on that fort. Up here, that fort's already on, so can't do anything about that. I think that's all of them. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's all of them. Just give it a minute for the armies to heal up a bit, get their morale back, and you can go and stomp that army. Stomp that army. Yeah, taking control, not a big deal. Yeah, you're more than capable of dealing with that. It's only a 6 stack. And we still have that fort active as well, so if they leave, it should deal with it. In fact, our vassal is kind enough to go and deal with it for us. Don't bother sieging that down, it'll come back to us automatically. At least it should do. Yeah, gain nationalism. I thought that fort was funded. How did they take it? Unless they spawned there, which is entirely possible. Well, that might be a pain to get back. Oh no, it won't, it's only a level 2 fort. Yeah, we'll take that back, no trouble. Now we teched up, thankfully, so we can tech up again in 1800s, 3 years. Which might be the best idea. At the same time, however, we can upgrade this in, well, 1 year less. So I might as well just get this up, because that'll let me get another idea. And I want to get that defensive. It's not necessary, but I want it. Now then, let's jump over to units, trade fleets. How expensive is it? 2,000 ducats. Okay then. And that's actually getting more expensive because of well, the fact that we have what do you call it? Well, we need to go and deal with them. Can we get there in time? We can. I'm shocked. And our conquistador was better than their general. But anyway, as I was saying, what was I saying? Sampling new religions. Sure, get heresy. Ooh. I'll just leave them be. Yes, it was admin points. That's 1 month's worth of admin points we got there, which is quite nice. Now, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the fact that it was getting more expensive because of the fact that... oh well, yeah, we'll upgrade that, sure. Because of the fact that... oh, our inflation is going up. Ooh, hello. Gain mercantilism or lose mercantilism? Gee, What would be better? They are part of Ming. Their interest, our interests are theirs. Yeah, I'm going to take mercantilism. Again, liberty desire. It don't matter. What they're going to do? Rebel? They're not going to be able to do much. Independence for Yutsang. That's not going to happen. But liberty desire is currently at that, I suppose. Whoa, hang on a second. Relative power to Ming, 1.1% plus 5. I'm sorry, but who has 300,000 men? I suppose has more than 100 development, makes sense. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Is it all vassals, that one? Relative power? It's just relative power. That makes no sense. Also, their administrative efficiency is also not helping. There you go, have another province. Right, automatically became theirs. Perfect. Let's make them even bigger. And you can't say I don't care for my vassals. Or for my colonial nations. Where is our place down here? You finished, didn't you? You did indeed. Oh, our vassal took that. We should probably consider annexing our vassal soon. Maybe sooner rather than later. We have a huge army down here who's not doing anything, and that's inexcusable. Now, can we colonize Fiji? Or has it been taken? Oh, it's been taken. Is there anything that hasn't been taken? Colonial map mode, we'll keep this going. I mean, does it glow green or something? It should glow green if we can colonize it. Here we can see trade winds. I think it's just up here now we have left. That's all I'm seeing. Yeah, so the only thing we've got left to colonize is a little bits in Africa. Little pockets next to Mogadishu and Kaffa. And the up here in America. Which technically means we can grow our vassal at double the rate. Which is fine by me because there's virtually like no people here. So I'll split the army in half and send half of it off there. Sure, there's only 500 people. Now where's the army down here and what's it doing? There we go. Walk over there. You can walk onto the ships. Actually, just stay down there, it doesn't matter. It genuinely doesn't matter where we put the army now. I'll just keep it down here. That way we've got easy routes to get over to Australia, should we want to. We'll also drop down maintenance again. No need to keep it up. Now I think I do want to get this, so we'll wait on it. What time are we on? We've got 7 minutes. Good. These are all Russian. Suffering casualties. Where am I suffering casualties and whereabouts? Oh, you're suffering casualties. Okay. Get back to the capital. You always suffer casualties while moving. At least you shouldn't. Expanded supply trains. Minus 10%. I don't want the inflation reduction yet. I want to get this because we have free thinkers and that'll go away in, well, in '06. So we should be able to get the most out of it. And I do want to get that other idea group so I can work on my military tech. Which isn't doing brilliantly thanks to the land force guy. In fact, I want to put you in charge, I think. Again, one more point. Because I do want that to rise. In fact, we have one too many leaders as well. Suppose we can kick out an admiral or something like that. But we'll kick out you. You're not really that good. So we'll get rid of you. Get an extra military point. After all, I do want my military points. Can also boost stability if we wanted, but I'm not going to be doing that, I feel. Just going to keep burning through the years. Sitting back and relaxing. Also, we can build that fleet I wanted to build. How long is it going to take to build you? It's going to take 700 days, so 3 years. Sure thing. There we go. Wonder what that actually looks like. How many provinces are building? Like all of them. Gain 200 settlers in Palouse. Yeah. That's fine, I wanted a colony there anyway. In fact, I have a colonist en route, so that actually works out perfectly. Thanks, game. You actually did something nice for me. Now then, when's this going to be done? September of next year, so just a little 9 months left. Well, let's drop maintenance a little bit more. In fact, not too much, we'll keep it up a little bit. I do want to make sure I don't get killed by natives, although somehow I don't think 500 natives are going to be able to kill off 2,000 of our crack infantry. In the meantime, let's jump over to this here and look at the score comparison. Purple Statesman, they took over quickly. Diplo rating, why so? The Arabian-Serbian Nationalist War and the Savoyard-Sardinian Nationalist War. That would explain it. I'm not sure what those mean. Wow, Spain. The Spanish-La Plata War for independence. That hurt. Let's go look at the Papal States. What are you doing? Munster. It's Munster versus Brandenburg and Hamburg versus Brunswick. Interesting. Well, somehow it's giving him better things. Maybe he's allied with them? Maybe it's the alliance thing that's giving him the bonuses to Diplo? Which would make sense. But that means he's going to lose both them and he's going to drop back down. And Spain's going to take back over, thanks to their enormous fleet. Yeah, Britain dropped down as well. Yeah, we should be just fine in terms of score. Oh, Spain is making more than us though, but it's mostly because of the, well, it is because of the Diplo rating. Need to get those ships built and get up to our naval force limit of 300. In fact, we'll go up by our force limit by 1/3, which is quite nice. Also, we're about to get this. There we go. Get the constitutional ideas. And I want to take defensive, I think. It's completely worthless at this point. There's almost no point in taking it, but I'm going to because it gives me nice things. It's pretty good, I suppose. So yeah, give me that. And we'll just boost up already. Yeah, it's not going up as quickly as the admin is, but it's still going up pretty quickly. Also, it guarantees us what? Oh, more army tradition. Perfect. In fact, that means we're not actually losing army tradition anymore. Which is quite nice. Sure thing, Sind. Why not? We have 2 minutes left. How long is this going to go up for? 2 years. Ooh. Ooh. Gain animal with 50 tradition or gain naval reformer. Well, I suppose I'll just take the naval reformer. I mean, I don't need the tradition. I'm not gaining tradition, I'm gaining an admiral from 50 tradition, which I don't need, so I'm not going to. Although I suppose I could have taken him and kicked out the other person. Probably would have made more sense, but doesn't really matter. My naval combat mostly involves the go home at war button. Still, I'm surprised most of America hasn't been explored. And we're actually approaching the end of the game, aren't we? A couple more parts and we'll be done. We'll move on to other games. And after that, we'll be moving on to another game in the Paradox Grand Strategy series. If I can actually learn how to play it properly. Ooh. Sure, we already paid for our boat, so I'll take cheaper Diplotech. By a little bit. How's our subject doing? Well, they like us a little bit. Liberated our territory and defended our territory. And they're only at 2%, 2.8% liberty desire, so not such a big thing. A couple more cities as well, and they'll give us a merchant, which I will not use. Hey, honest brokers, everyone loves me. Gotta love those missions. Now then, ooh, next one is development and admin efficiency. That'd be nice to get. But we need the inflation reduction at this point because our inflation is through the roof because we have lots of gold. In fact, we can see trade goods. Where's the gold? There it is. We have, wow, we have, how many provinces is that? 1, 2, 3, is that ours? No, it's not. I think that's in Russia. No, that's ours as well. Yeah, we've got a lot of gold provinces apparently. Oh, hello. We've hit 30 minutes, so we'll have to end this part here regardless. I'm going to accept this, obviously. So, I hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like, subscribe to more. Feel free to leave a comment as well. And I will see you all next time.